Hey everyone, it's Shawana and I'm back with another double journal share. So I've been busy this week. So I'll put this one aside and we're going to start with this one. This one, the cover is made from a cereal box. So it's 9 inches by 6. I think it's 6. Let me make sure. Let me double check. 6 1/4 by 9, and then the part right here is 2.5 inches. So on the outside, I did a little cluster situation for the topper. It's some pieces from some, where did I get this? Hobby Lobby packs. This was a download. I can't remember exactly who I got that from. This is a coffee dyed file folder. Some lace that I picked up at Hobby Lobby, and I added this little bulb pen, and a little charm that I got from the Dollar Tree. It says love. It's bound by, or not bound, it's, the closure is seam binding from My Scrap Cabin, and it's got corners, book corners from Tim Holtz packet. These are the silver ones. I got this plaid paper fabric from Michaels. I got it in this color and in pink to try them both, and this one worked the best. And then this lace is also from Hobby Lobby. You'll see that again. Well, I think you've already seen it in another project share. And then this is the back. So let's open her up. This one has some decoration, but it's mostly journaling space. So the collection I use for this journal is Soft Autumn by Creating with Scrimpin' Mommy. I will put her in the description. It's free to her Ko-fi members, and I'm not sure if there's a price for everybody else or if it's just not available for everybody else. Not quite sure about that part, but I'm a member, so it was the September journal kit. So this is actually some paper that I pulled from, I think, a paper pad from Hobby Lobby. I added a little sentiment up here, fall blessings, a fussy cut flower bouquet type deal, and some of my faux H tape. Covered it on the back with some coffee dyed paper and stuck it in here. Now you'll see that here I used 2 different laces to make a double pocket. This top one, they're both from Hobby Lobby, I believe. This top one was white, and I stained it with some rust water from when I rusted some paper clips and such earlier in the year. And this one came this color. This may have come from a online purchase and not Hobby Lobby, but anyway, it's very pretty lace. So this kit is beautiful. I love these soft autumn colors. So we start out, this one has 2 signatures. We've got the paper from the collection, and like I said, I didn't do a lot of decorating, so it's, you're gonna see journaling space after journaling space. But I added some lace here, some avocado dyed paper, which made it pink, and this I got from C2C Creations. All the other coffee dyed stuff I have, papers I have, are from Triple B Vintage on Etsy. So then I added in some lined paper, more paper from the collection. Here on this music sheet. I added a pocket that was from the collection. And here I decorated a guest check. And added in a tag and a journaling card from the kit. More lace here. I did fussy cut out a few of the images. I'm not great at fussy cutting right now. Still practicing, but I did take some images, fussy cut them out, and use them as decoration. Some more journaling space. So I have a page here that I added this wide lace to. This I also got from Hobby Lobby, and all of these were on their clearance rack. It wasn't like a specific sale. Inside it, I made a journaling card using the paper, some stickers from Hobby Lobby. It's the religious quotes, I think it is, the little books that they have hanging, and then put some line paper on the back and stuck that right down in there. More journaling pages. This is a page from Triple B Vintage also, and I added a little fussy cut there. More journaling. I added in this rectangular doily. This is the middle page. Isn't that pretty? And also I used this pink, it's wax thread that I think, I want to say I got that from Hobby Lobby, but I'm not 100% sure on that. So continuing on. Some more journaling spaces. This is the other side of that lace pocket, and I made another journaling card with another little something from that Hobby Lobby pad and the paper from the collection. Stick right down in there. More pages. On this side of the music sheet, I have decorated one of the layaway tickets that I received from Diane this summer, and I added in 2 journal cards from the collection. More decoration and more journaling space. In the middle, now like I said, this is a 2.5 inch spine, and of course it's meant for more than 2 signatures, which I didn't realize when I was doing all this, and I missed my opportunity to add one in the middle. So you know what, roll with the punches. The lace that I used to go from this side to this side is not glued down in the middle, so I use that space to put in this pin. I don't remember where this pin is from. It's been in my very big pin stash for a while, from back in my planner girl days. Anyway, so there's that. So then we start the next signature the same way we started the first one. Beautiful picture and some lace. That avocado dyed paper. Lots of journaling space. On this music page, it's a very long, much longer sheet, and it's actually 2 pages still connected together. So I put it in at the connection and folded each side to make pockets. So this pocket, I added this little sticker down here, and I added a sticker here, but you really can't tell what it says. It'll be okay. I made a little journaling card. Just a very simple one to stick in there. Then on the back I added a pocket that has another tag and another journal card from the collection. And then more journaling space, lots of journaling space here. Another sheet from Triple V Vintage. More journaling. Another rectangular doily. This is the middle sheet of this one. Very pretty. Really soft colors for this autumn. More journaling space. This is the back of the other side of the music sheet with a pocket and a couple journal spots, some lace, and this is the other journal card. And this front part of both of those journal cards is from the kit, the journal kit from Creating with Scrimping Mommy, and some of my own stash cardstock. So keep going. On this last page, I have a belly band made with some lace that I received this. I purchased this, I think, on Whatnot. So just had a little bit of it, or a small amount of it. I've got more, but you know, I didn't need much for this. So this is prayer Bible verses. Give you a little closer look at it. My eyes are blurry, so I can't tell if it's blurry on screen or not. But anyway, so I printed it on vellum and then folded it around this cardstock, glued it here and here, and then added some of this lace, because I shorted myself right up here a little bit, so that's just covering. I mean, it's cute, I like it, but it's just covering a mistake I made. And I stuck it right here under the belly band. And then back here is the other side of the journal with the two lace pockets. The first one has a couple journaling spots, and the second one has this little notebook that I made with avocado dyed paper, a sheet from the collection, a journaling spot and tab from the collection, and a sticker from that sticker book from Hobby Lobby, tucked down in the big part in the back. And then I googled, what did I google? Free coloring pages for adults. Tons of them online. No, I think I did free religious coloring pages for adults, and printed out 10 of them at this smaller size. I don't even know, like the picture itself I think it's supposed to be 5 by 7, but I cut it down to cut it down to 7 3/4 by 5 3/8, and then I stapled it to a piece of cardstock and used some of the paper from the collection to cover this top part. So she's got 10 coloring pages in here, so she can color on. She can hand it out to her babies to color on. And then that's it. That's the back. So, and I did go ahead and sign it here, something I learned from Gail Agostinelli, sign your work. So I did sign Made with Love by Shawana 2025. So that is, and this is the way the closure works. I just glued it down underneath the topper, and then I have a piece that comes back around the back and meets up with the piece in front for a bow. There you go. So that's the first one. The second one is more just a notebook. This one's from my mom for her birthday, and this is really just like a prayer journal, a Bible study journal, something she can take notes in, maybe, you know, whatever she wants to do with this journal. There's no closure on it because it lies pretty well. So it is 9 by 6. It's got a 2-inch, what is it, spine. And this lace is, or this is not lace. This is a piece of fabric that had these lace eyelet, whatever details on the, like the bottom of it. So I just cut that part out and it fit perfectly here on this spine. The papers that I'm using are from an Echo Park collection kit called Have Faith. If I'm wrong, I'll put it on the screen. I think it's Have Faith though. And all of the papers are from there. Yeah, all of the papers for this one are from there. So it is a chipboard cover. I used a half of a doily and a cut apart from the kit for the front topper, and added a little butterfly to cover up. I made a mistake with my cut on this doily. So anyway, I added I want to say this is called a secretary pocket. I could be wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong in the description. Comments. Sorry. Anyway, this, like I said, all the paper, all the cardstock paper or scrapbook paper is from that collection kit, and the stickers. So I've got this sticker down here just decorating, and I wanted to leave all this blank. She can write on it or whatever, because it is sort of a what is the word I'm looking for, like a ledger type design. So in the front pocket is another copy of that prayer Bible verses, and I did print it on lace and glue it down. They did a really poor job of gluing it down, and so you can see my glue there. I don't know what I did differently with the other one that glue didn't show, but anyway, so because of that, I outlined it with some stickers from the sticker sheet that came with that collection, and added some other stickers. I think it's really pretty. So that's in the front pocket, and the rest of it, I really didn't add a bunch of flips and flaps and pockets and so on, because like I said, this is really truly just a notebook for my mom. So paper from the collection. These pages came from, I just had it, from these notebooks that I got from the Dollar Tree. I think these ones came from this one that says Let Your Light Shine, and right here on the side it says Let Your Light Shine. So I've got 5 signatures in this book. So this is half of the sheets from this book. There's 20 sheets. So I put 10 here. Then the second signature, added a little sticker down here. And this notebook, this is half of the notebook also. It's Walk by Faith, Not by Sight, from the Dollar Tree again. Very pretty. So the third signature, little sticker here, really pretty page, and it's got more of the ledger page on the back side of this cover. I didn't have any more of the colorful pages or pages with colorful edges, so I just had this notebook that I took out of a set, I believe, and added the whole thing here because it was only 15 sheets, I believe. So that's that. Moving on. The fourth signature, added another little sticker. Back to the Walk by Faith, Not by Sight paper. And the fifth signature, again, another sticker. And back to the Let Your Light Shine paper. And then in the back pocket, I covered it with the same paper as that front pocket. And then I added in 2 of the 4x6 cut aparts from that kit. And then covered the back. I matted it with this cardstock that I've kind of run through the whole book. And then added 4x6 index cards to the back for more writing space. So that's, and then that's the back again. And again, I did sign it. And this is, I really love this one. I do. And I've never made a 5 signature journal. It was, you know, there's a learning curve there. But anyway, I love both of these. I hope that the people that receive them love them also, and can, more than anything, find a use for them. So anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you come back to see what else I make, and leave me a comment in the comment section. I'm open to all criticism. I'm still learning how to make notebooks and journals and all that stuff, so, you know, help me become better by leaving me a comment. And if you're not already subscribed, I would be honored if you would subscribe to my channel and support my channel. Anywho, thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.